Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are back. We are here to talk about the 9th game on this list. Reminder: this is memorable PS2 games. We're talking about Tetris World. Yes, I'm not enthusiastic about it, but Tetris World. Miss, this is your pick. Puzzle game.
Yeah, well, let's begin. It's my pick. Because apparently I didn't have anything better to do with my childhood than play PlayStation 2 games. Anyways, Tetris World is exactly what you think it is. It is a Tetris game, but it's a Tetris game with various modes, like different game modes. And I had to look them up because I totally forgot what they were, but there's regular Tetris, Square Tetris, Cascade Tetris, Sticky Tetris, Hotline Tetris, Fusion Tetris, and apparently, if you have a Game Boy Advance, Popular Tetris.
Interesting.
So,
What's Sticky Tetris?
Sticky Tetris. Players must try to clear the bottom line of garbage blocks. Same colored blocks stick together in this mode, hence the name. If 25 same colored blocks connect, a critical mass is formed and are cleared from the matrix. This variant originated from the next Tetris.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be fair, do I actually remember all these modes? No, I do remember there was a bunch of game modes. I do not remember what each game mode did.
Right.
I'm fairly certain I played each one, but I honestly don't remember which one is which.
Correct.
However, the reason why this one is memorable to me is because Tetris.
Exactly. That's the only reason it is ahead of both Suikoden and Time Splitters. But we already talked about it in our last two videos ago. But that's the reason it's Tetris. Everybody knows Tetris. Now,
Honestly, from what I recall, this is one of those games where it may seem overwhelming, but if you have played a Tetris game before, you know how to play this.
yes, it's
Oh,
simple.
and it's multiplayer.
It's super simple, super to play. Now the reason why, there was real discussion on this because a lot of you wanted to put this in the top 5, and I was like putting my foot down on this because the reason why the fact that it is Tetris, I have never heard. I mean, it's just like any other Tetris game. There are modes, but it's not memorable to me because I'm like, well, I can play Tetris on my phone. Tetris is everywhere, so of course it's going to be memorable because people know
Oh yeah,
about
apparently
Tetris.
there's also a story mode. I totally forgot about story mode.
Right.
Who was putting this in their top 5?
I don't know. Somebody was. Was he?
I
Hi.
think I did because Tetris.
Hi. This is Chris from DTH Games, as well as Mist. I would have voted for Tetris in top 5. Now, not just Tetris World itself, but Tetris as a franchise. Tetris has been around since near the beginning of gaming, and helped from the start kind of create the landscape that gaming would become. You know, you think it's as simple as, drop these blocks and make lines go boop.
This is a good point. Good point.
Yeah, I think that alone makes it significant. I understand if it's not the most memorable, especially to a more modern audience.
Yeah, this particular version of it, like this Tetris World specifically, may not be memorable, but Tetris itself is.
I'm gonna go.
I'm currently playing a version of Tetris right now on my Switch.
I used to skip class when I was in college to go into the bathroom, take a dump, and play Tetris for a half hour.
This is true. I'm gonna use a tactic that Zach used last year. When you think of PS2, do you think of Tetris? No. You think of Nintendo with Tetris. So and this is a good point. It's just
I
like,
think of a Motorola Razor when I think of Tetris.
Yeah, I don't even think of Nintendo with Tetris. I just think
and a public bathroom.
yeah, but you think
This
of,
transcends a specific console.
yeah, it's not specifically for the PS2. It's not specifically made for the PS2. It's a
It's
game.
for anything, whatever you can play it on.
Yeah, so that's the reason why.
Specifically.
This is the reason why I was like putting my foot down. Like, it can't be top 5 because it's not what you think of. It's just, if this was like,
Please note, he put his foot down on a lot of the choices we made.
you notice that I didn't talk about a specific game that involves about a secret agent from the CIA that was infiltrating a jungle infiltrating a jungle on the west during the Cold War. But we're not talking about that.
This is the second time you brought this up already.
Yeah,
Talking about the Predator game?
no, he's talking about Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater.
I know, I'm just fucking with him.
Snake Eater! Notice that there is a slide for Snake Eater right here. Anyway, yeah, but Tetris World, I agree, is memorable. But like I said, you got a good argument for why it should be top 5, but the problem is it's all consoles that you think. It's spanned between more consoles. It's not specifically for the PS2. You think of PS2, there are more games that you think more than Tetris. Now, if we were doing like a list of overall gaming, Tetris might have a fighting chance to be number 1. But as far as the PS2, it has to be number 9.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, that is sound logic.
Yeah.
You don't really think of Tetris when you think of, memorable PS2 games.
Yeah.
PS2 games that stood the test of time.
Yeah.
Granted, I think this list is missing a lot of memorable games.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But-
but we had to narrow it down to 12.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, someone had to make it a competition.
Well, if there was a certain thing, somebody would let me vote and just let me have like a 1.5. I'll probably be happy. But you want to know something? We're talking
We
about
have we have like 3 different categories that are split between different answers.
I
It's just
think
lost.
I think it is an absolute crime that Silent Hill 2 and 3 are not anywhere on this list.
Matt?
I ain't saying shit. Why you gotta quiet? Why are you talking to me? Look, if I gotta stuff for Chris, you gotta stuff for too.
I don't play horror games.
Hey, just for research purposes, Mist, what is she from?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Who is
guys.
she?
Anyway, guys, that is number 9 for our list. We'll see you next time when we talk about the number 8th game on our list, which we will show you tomorrow. Have fun. Bye.